Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Virtual Racers Club. We're here Tuesday evening, streaming live straight to your, whatever you're watching this on. And we have got the Ferrari Sprint Trophy, round 3 at Dragon's Trail Gardens with 16 corners. And the length of this track is 2.704 miles. And today they'll be qualifying for 10 minutes at 8 o'clock. And they'll be having 3 8-lap races around the Dragon's Trail. And in each race, they have the choice of racing soft, racing super soft, racing soft and racing medium tyres. And they can only use one set of tyre per each race, if that makes any sense. So if they choose super softs in the first one, in the second one they can only choose between softs and mediums. Say they go softs in the second one, then in the third race they will only have the choice of medium tyres. And it's been an absolute cracker of a championship. It's out of 7, this round 3 of 7. So the championship is well underway. So let's have a look at that table as we watch Jokus in his proper Ferrari going around about. So at the top of this championship so far, after 2 rounds, we have Bunny on 92 points. I thought I was going to do it. There he is, sat in the pits in his lovely Ferrari. Then in second place, we have Homesick Alien, who's 5 points adrift of him on 87 points. In third place, we have Rivixter on 66 points. Fourth, Barry Twins on 62 points. Jokus in fifth on 59 points. Rido in sixth on 57 points. Racer Brown in seventh on 52 points. Guesty is eighth on 44 points. Guesty is eighth on Racer Brown is seventh on 52 points. Guesty is eighth on 44 points. Turtle is ninth on 39 points. Digital Blasphemy is 10th on 33 points. Shiren is 11th on 33 points. Electric is 12th on 32 points. And Pat is 13th on 27 points. So, yes, that's the table. I mean, I kind of butchered it. But if you want to see it for reals like, you can go to our website, www.virtualracersclub.co.uk, and all our tables are there. They're right there. I haven't been on Discord for a while. I've got messages, sorry. I'll catch up on my Discord. You guys carry on watching Jokus. Oh, Digi, sorry man, I've just seen your message. If you're out there. Yeah, I'll send you a message after the race. Obviously, not this one. Yeah, so we're here with the Ferraris. Let's have a look through the field. There's Pat in his... Is it a Subway? Did we establish that was a Subway livery? I believe it is. So, Pat, the snack on 4 wheels, going around. And then Shiren hasn't found a sponsor this season. So Shiren going it alone, funding this one himself. And he's trying out those medium tyres. You get an indication what people might start with. Soft tyres for Pat. And there's Turtle. And that's a lovely looking car. A Rothman's Ferrari. And everyone's saying they are ready, so I better get off. Better get on that bandwagon as quick as possible. Here we go. Now I'm going to apologise to you all now because I started a new job this week and I have literally walked in the door and I'm very tired, so hold on to your hats. There might be a few mistakes. You might have to correct me in the chat when I go wrong. In the chat, Mama Homesick saying, evening thingy, how's the new job? Oh, yeah, it's good. I really like it. I like it, but the hours are long. I've got used to not doing any overtime, and now it's overtime galore. So it's It's hit me where it hurts, my sleep. But yeah, other than that, it's cracking stuff. It really is. Building Aston Martin parts. It's very interesting. And here we go then. We've got 10 minutes of qualifying as Homesick Alien is the host. He gets the first garage and he gets to go out on track, if he's quick enough that is, in front of everyone else. Let's get rid of those. Big numbers floating above their heads. Kind of weird. And the Homesick then out for his out lap. I don't think there's anything to tell you. You know, they have to qualify on the tyres they're going to race on, so already we can see Homesick Alien is on the medium tyres. Rido also opts into those medium tyres. And Matt Psycho, he's going for the softs. He's rather close to Rido. He's not raced for us for a while, has he, old Mr. Psycho? I don't think we've seen him on track for a short while. There is our championship leader, the Bunster, warming his medium tyres up before they get going. They're all quite bunched up here. And Joker's not too far behind Bunny. Then you got Turtle. And Guesty. Oh, that's nice. That car is nice, Guesty. Well done. Cracking stuff. And behind Guesty, whilst they're on their outlap, is Sharon. And then following Sharon, camera switch then, we have Pat. Ribs in his I forgot what I call it now, a Mercedes, wasn't it? Macari or a Mercedes. Oh, and Sharon going very slow, and Rivixter's taken that opportunity to whip on by. We've already seen he's slowed down, and Barry Twins, he's finding himself a lovely bit of space there. Maybe they're staying close together because they might be able to get a tow. There is a couple of long straights here. So on board with Homesick Alien as he starts his flying lap. And we'll sit here for a bit as we go down to a very tight left-hand corner, heavy braking down to second gear. He's on the medium tyres, so he isn't enjoying the grip that the super softs or the softs would give him. The mountains in the background looking absolutely lush. The sun just peeking over the side of the mountain. So we go through the chicane down to one of my favourite parts of any track. It's the right-hand corner. There he goes, flooring it out, that final right-hander. Short straight up into a, well, it's not a hairpin, it's just two very tight lefts, two right-angled lefts, we'll say. And here he goes, touching the curb on the inside, aiming for that apex. And that is a lap of a Dragon's Trail Gardens. And he clocks in, Homesick clocks in with a 1:37.6. Can anyone beat that? Rido gets a 38, oh no, a 39, sorry. Matt Psycho a 37 and goes pole in his Ferrari. Bunny goes third fastest with a 38.1. Remember, Matt Psycho is on the soft tyres. The rest of these seem to be on the mediums. Turtle on the super softs gets fifth fastest with a 1:40. Joker's on his mediums gets sixth fastest. Guesty seventh fastest on soft tyres as well. And it's all shifting now. We'll have to let it calm down a little bit and then we'll go through. Rivixter has gone 10th fastest in that Mercedes, that abomination. Sorry, Rivs. It's a nice livery. It's just it shouldn't be on a Ferrari. Although, imagine Lewis Hamilton would love it if his car was like that. A Ferrari with a Mercedes livery, but it's not. It's the pig of F1, and Hamilton is the new Mazepin. And Mama Homesick saying brilliant. That's about my new job, I guess. Mama Sykes is in the room. You poor thing. Hi thingy. Hi all. Hi. Racer Brown saying hello. How are we today? I'm good. And Flashman saying evening all. So Matt Psycho is sitting on pole position at the moment. Homesick Alien is second fastest out there as he crosses the line. He doesn't go much faster there. A couple of others crossing the line now. Do they go any faster? Sitting with Bunny. He does go faster. He goes third ahead of Rido. Joker's setting another time. He's sixth fastest so far. Turtle setting a faster time. He's in seventh. Guesty's gone second fastest of them all with a 37.551. Only 400ths off of Matt Psycho's time. And Rivixter also setting a time, as has Shiren. And we'll go a quick wander through. Barry Twins also setting a time. He's seventh fastest at the moment. So here we go. So Matt Psycho at the moment is sitting on pole with Guesty in second. Homesick Alien is third fastest with Bunny in fourth. Rido is fifth fastest with Rivixter sixth fastest so far. Barry Twins is seventh fastest with Pat eighth fastest. And Jokus in ninth with Shiren 10th fastest, and Turtle is 11th fastest. It was Guesty was getting purples, so we'll sit with Guesty for him to complete his lap as he's on a flyer. He's on an absolute clanger of a lap. He's hanging it out. Oh. And Matt Psycho goes faster, pulls nearly 3/10 out on Guesty. These two on similar tyres for this race. Jokus goes faster as well. There you go, Guesty and snatching pole by some way, by nearly 8/10. Wow. Cracking lap from Guesty, that was a 36.468, and Matt Psycho's going to have to dig very deep. Oh, he's having a break. He's charging his battery. Letting some guys by as he gets himself ready to have another run. Bunny, third fastest. He's gone faster again that lap before, 37.5. Only puts him 3/10 behind Matt Psycho. We've got just over 2 minutes left of qualifying, and then we are racing. Homesick Alien, fourth fastest. No Racer Brown today. I don't know if that was already pre-planned, but I do know he's really hurt his hand, so he might have to pull out of the whole season, which will be a great loss for us, but I imagine there'll be a couple of competitors out there who'll be quite happy about that. No one's happy about that, I'm joking. I mean, it's just, he's very fast. So Matt Psycho, he saw him back out of this one. Rido has gone fast, he's gone fifth fastest. Well done, Rido. Superb. He's ahead of Rivixter by about 7/10. The Rivs, he's coming around to complete a lap. Turtle has gone faster than Rivs. He's gone into sixth spot. Great work for the Flying Dutchman. He's channeling his Max Verstappen there, I believe. Is Turtle. Pat's gone faster as well, eighth fastest. Rivixter, he just didn't find it in that lap. So let's have a look at Turtle, shall we? Hero in a half shell. Turtle power. And Race Brown in the chat saying lol. I think that was about him hurting his hand. It looks horrible. I've seen a picture of it in Discord. I just saw it. It's nasty. It's I just want to put a pin in it. I just want to get a pin and put it in it and see all that ooze come out. You having your dinner? So Guesty then, fastest man on track at the moment on the racing softs, but Matt Psycho hanging that bad boy right out. He's pushing for all he's got in that Ferrari. And it is tricky at the moment. We're in a strange situation where a lot of guys are playing the GT7, and that, I think, was Matt Psycho's last opportunity, because the final lap has come up, the time has run out. Guys are crossing the line now, and that's it for them. I don't know who they are ahead. Matt Psycho then. I don't think he's going to go any faster, is he? No, nor does Bunny. He's just crossed the line. Homesick's done. Jokers does go faster in 7th. And Turtle, he's 5/10 off of Rido. There's a couple trying to cross the line at the moment. Is one of them Rido? No. So Turtle, Pat was one of them. Pat's gone faster. He's gone ahead of Turtle. Rivixter also going faster. Stays in 6th. Turtle doesn't go any faster. Is anyone still having a run? Barry Twins is on a run still. What about Shiren? What happened to Shiren's pace? Oh dear, I've lost everything. Hang on. Shiren hanging it out there. And Barry Twins does go faster. He goes ahead of Jokus, and Shiren just giving it a wiggle. He's not going any faster. So the grid: Guesty, Matt Psycho, Bunny, Homesick, the Rido, Rivixter, Pat, Turtle, Barry Twins, Jokus, and another one. So here we go, race 1, all up and ready. And Racer Brown in the chat saying, that's what I want to do, but not allowed. Tinternet said no. Phew, that was close. And Racer Brown saying, went to A&E in Basildon, and it was heaving, queuing out the door. Oh my, that sounds horrific, man. That's the best shot we've got. Just about to see the lights on the green. And Guesty pulls away from Mr. Psycho. It's the battle of the soft tyres out there between Matt Psycho and Guesty. And like I said, these guys are trying to play 2 different games with GT7 and GT Sport. So they have to get used to, every time they start playing GT Sport again, they've got to get used to the physics. But Guesty doing an absolutely phenomenal job with that lead. Matt Psycho in 2nd, Bunny holding on to 3rd. And Bunny is on the medium tyres, so that's a great start. He's really starting to attack Matt Psycho. And this is very strange. Matt Psycho is a wily racer, and Homesick Alien from nowhere. Where did he come from? Homesick Alien from a mile back there. Late on the brakes, up into 2nd place. Matt Psycho keeping tag of him, though, all the way around. Keeping a close eye on that JPS Ferrari. And Matt Psycho back up into 2nd place, just about. I'm not sure. Matt Psycho's out over the curb, but he's back on the track, still ahead of Homesick Alien. And this is great for Guesty. He can just do the getaway, because these are all racing each other, and Guesty gets to just pull away. And Mama Homesick saying, come on, Homesick. But he slipped behind Bunny now, has Homesick, and Rido's in there. Rido's in the action. Rido coming through. He's on the outside on that final corner. Tricky place to be. Slips in behind Homesick Alien. Homesick Alien trying to get a tow from the Bunster. And Guesty leading this race by a country mile. 3 seconds so far. That Psycho's going to get his head down, crack on. He started on the soft tyres, so he's still got the super softs and the mediums to choose from. Bunny and Homesick and a few others have all opted to go with the mediums in the first race. Get the slower tyre out the way first. And it's a cracking little battle we're having between Homesick and Bunny. Rido, though, very close behind Homesick Alien. Quite a threat. And then we've got a little battle here between Pat and Jokus. Jokus coming through the field quite nicely. Look at him, up into 6th already. He's made the move on Pat. And Jokus now up into 6th place. Pat in 7th. Shiren up into 8th. Barry Twins 9th. Rivix has dropped back quite a bit. And Turtle is chasing down the Ribs. And These super soft tyres, and I mean super softs are all right. They're very fast, but they're very oversteery. I've never been a big fan of using the super soft tyres. Like I said, they're very fast, very grippy, but lots of oversteer, and Pat's had a big one. Pat's had a bit of a mistake go on there. Where is he? Where are you, Pat? So I'm not sure what happened to Pat. There he is in 7th place. He's out wide there, and the back end is just wild. He's riding the rodeo. It's not a stallion, more of a bucking bronco for Pat at the moment, and he slips down into 11th place. Guesty still leads though by 3.5 seconds. Matt now has managed to pull away from Homesick Alien, who's got ahead of Bunny, and Rido keeping very close with him. Rido's really come into form lately. Some great driving from Rido. And Bunny all over those curves, got it all wrong, and now Rido manages to grab a position from Bunny, the championship leader, slipping down into 5th place. He needs the points. But losing positions now. Joker's under attack from Sharon. Sharon giving it some large ones up the inside of the proper Ferrari. And he's still not through though. Joker's still out there in the lead. Not in the lead, ahead of Sharon, sorry. Barry Twins in 8th. He's not too far behind that battle, and he's got Rivixter for close company. I'll tell you what, we'll go on board with Sharon. We'll keep an eye on those top guys. Guesty still leads from Matt Psycho, with Homesick Alien in 3rd place. We're sat in 7th on board with Sharon. Checking out the back of a Jokester's car, we've got Barry Twins and Rivixter not too far behind either. They're in a very close battle further down in the fields. Oh, you can see the understeer is real there. Bit late braking though from Sharon. And Joker's just putting a wheel on the grass, but it's alright, it's quite dry. It's got a bit of grip on the green stuff. Sharon trying to get a bit of a toe going into the long sweeping left-hander. Jokers goes out wide, and Sharon says thank you very much all day long, my friend. And now Sharon is up into 6th place. Joker slips to 7th. Barry Twins in 8th, very close behind these guys. Rivixter in 9th. Rivixter's going for a move on Barry Twins. He's trying to have a look, but Barry Twins still holding out there in 9th place. No. Who's gonna? Oh, we got a yellow flag up ahead. Who could that be? Oh, it's Homesick Alien. Homesick Alien's had a moment. Pushing. He was in 3rd. He wasn't under pressure from anyone. He just went a little wide there, and got a bad one over the curbs, and that's dropped him down into 5th place for now. When the replay ends, we'll see. He's still in 5th, a second ahead of Sharon. And he's got a huge hill to climb, almost big as the mountains in the background. Guesty, 3.8 seconds. He's not pulling away from Matt Psycho now. Matt Psycho equaling his lap times. But he'll be hoping Guesty makes a small mistake, as Guesty goes fastest of all with a 37.728. Matt Psycho a 38.9. Bunny 4 seconds adrift of those, nearly 5 seconds adrift of that battle. He's got himself back ahead of Rido, but Rido's giving him a run for his money. As Barry Twins goes to the inside there, Rido having a look. They hop over the curbs in the chicane. Rido having a very interesting look at the back of Bunny, getting a bit of a toe. And Mama Sykes in the chat saying, come on, Matt. And Rido's gone through. Rido's gone through. Wow. Rido, look at you go. No, he's not quite through yet. Bunny's still there. Couldn't see him in car. And Bunny is still holding on to that 3rd spot ahead of Rido. Homesick Alien trying to gain on those guys after his small off. Shiren in 6th, Jokers in 7th, but Jokers under a lot of pressure. Oh, Jokers is off. Jokers is off, and I think Shiren went off as well. Oh my words. And Rivixter, he's trying to... Then Jokers has got the position back. Unbelievable stuff after Jokers having a bit of an off. And the Rivs and Barry Twins lining up, and Shiren had a big one. Where is he? He's there. Oh, I pressed Z, but I've just accidentally pressed Z again. So can't get a replay of it, sorry. Guesty though, 4.8 seconds ahead of Matt Psycho. And Matt Psycho now 5.5 seconds ahead of Bunny. And he's ahead of Rido. Homesick Alien playing catch up. He's doing well as well. He's only 1.9 seconds behind Rido. He did a 39.6 his last time around. Rido did a 41.0 and Bunny did a 40.0. So Homesick nearly half a second faster than the guys ahead of him. He's on a push, trying to get back. Jokers has still got this battle. We should sit and watch, shouldn't we? Because Barry Twins and Rivixter are having an absolute blast today. Getting on board with the Barry Twins. The Belge. Having another look up the inside. Missed quite a bit of that curve and he's lost the back end. Oh my word. And that puts Turtle up to 8th. Turtle having a super race. And we saw Shiren and Pratt both having offs. And they are behind Barry Twins now. And Barry Twins, he loves his rivalry with Turtle. So now what can he do? What can he do? But Turtle, I believe, is on the super soft tyres. But they are going away from him. And that is the Jeopardy with the super softs. We're on lap 6 of 8. Guesty, 4.8 seconds in the lead now. And this one is an absolute slam dunk from car 85, it seems. 85 or 86, sorry. 85, I thought it was. And, Matt Psycho in second place, 5 seconds behind him now, 6 seconds ahead of Bunny. Bunny's pulled away from Rido a little bit. And Rido and Homesick's holding station. Rido did a 39.6 his last lap around, as did Homesick Alien, so made no gains on their last lap. Jokers doing a fine job in 6th place ahead of Rivixter. And Rivixter's doing rather well in the championship, isn't he? He's in 3rd place. He's getting a tow from Jokers. He's going for the move up the inside. Jokers trying to close the door, but it's a little too late. And now into the braking zone. And who's going to go ahead? Joker's still holding. Oof. Barry, we saw Shiren try and do that, didn't we? Now Rivixter is ahead of Jokers. And they're medium tyres. They'll be feeling the tyres going away. Turtle's catching these guys up on his super softs. He's pulled away from Barry Twins. And Shiren in 10th after his massive off. And Pat in 11th. We saw him have a big off as well. And Guesty just about to start his final lap. 5.7 seconds ahead of Matt Psycho. Matt Psycho, he couldn't make the first 2 rounds of this championship, so he's probably just getting used to the Ferrari and its characteristics in driving. But it's a lovely livery, I've got to say. And a Racer Brown saying father-son rivalry, Bunny and Rido. Yeah, they are father and son. Bunny, Rido's Bunny's dad. It's great stuff. So, Bunny the son? Nah, it's the other way around. Bunny's the dad, Rido's the son. I do know. I just thought they'd find it funny. They'd get a kick out of that. So yes, the father-son combo out there. And it's looking great, isn't it? Well, Bunny's just slightly got the edge. Ooh, coming near the end of the lap now. No, they're not. They're nowhere near. Tripping. Homesick Alien is catching up with Rido. A 39.2 from Homesick last time around. Rido doing a 40.4. So over a second faster was Homesick Alien on that last lap. But this is the final lap. He's gonna have to have Rido make a mistake or something. He's down to half a second, down to 3/10. Homesick Alien is going for it seems. Into these corners, will he get a better drive? Is Rido struggling a little bit with tyre deg? No, it's looking good. Just Homesick Alien. He's got the bit between his teeth. He wants to get on. But Rido placing his car perfectly as Guesty has won. Well done, Guesty. Matt Psycho comes in second place, and Bunny gets the final podium position. Take a boo, my son. And can Rido hold on? He's in fourth, and yes, Rido gets fourth. Homesick Alien comes home in fifth place with the ribs scoring well again in the Ferraris. In sixth, Turtle comes home in seventh. What happened to Jokus? Oh, poor Jokus. Must have had a dang. And Shiren got ahead of Barry Twins. So Barry Twins, maybe Barry Twins and Jokus had a moment. I'm not sure. They were close together on the track. But Barry Twins comes home in 10th. And Pat, 11th on... It was always going to be difficult for him having that early off. With only a few laps to do it in. And there he is, Guesty. With the... very stunning helmet. I was trying to think of something rude to say, but I couldn't. I'm too tired. So let's go to your race results. There is the Guesty in his lovely uniform and his helmet that looks like a plasterer's radio. And he took the win. So well done, Car 85. Great drive, great qualifying. Great start to round 3 for Guesty. Matt Psycho, great second place from Matt Psycho, getting up to speed with the Ferraris. Bunny come home in third after an absolute stunning battle with Rido, who came home fourth, and he was under pressure right at the end there from Homesick Alien, who was sitting in a comfortable third position but had a small off. And ended up in fifth. Rivixter came home in sixth. Turtle in seventh. There you go. Turtle was behind Joker, Shren, and Barry Twins. So that's a great drive from Turtle to make it up to seventh. Joker's in eighth. Shren in ninth. Barry Twins came home in 10th. And Pat is in 11th. Guesty got the fastest lap with a 1:37.728. So a super job there from Guesty. And they'll be all lining up, ready to change their tyres and get on to a new set. I don't think he's changed the room settings yet. So we'll go back to the settings. Oh, excuse me. How are you all anyway out there in the YouTube land? Doing all right? Everything going well? The summer's virtually here, isn't it? I did ask someone to put the bunny away because it's got dark now. Looks like it might be up to me. I'll do it. It's all right. I've got a break. I was talking to YouTube. Right, I'll be back in a second, guys. I don't know what I'm doing here. I've gone all wrong. So, you guys watch a Rivixter, and I've got 10 minutes to get that bad rabbit in its touch. What a nightmare. And in the chat, we've got Matt Sykes saying, a great win, Guesty. Racer Brown saying, congrats, Guesty. Matt Sykes saying, pleased with that, given had 40 miles in car. No, I was saying, Mr. Psycho, that you've got to get up to speed in the Ferraris. Mama Sykes giving it a thumbs up, and Matt Sykes. Oh yeah, he's got COVID as well. C19 with a sad face. Okay, I'll be back within 10 minutes. See you soon. Yoo-hoo! I'm back. It's alright, the wife put the rabbit away, so all's good. Yeah, it's the summertime now, so the rabbit has gone out of the conservatory and to the back of the garden. So as soon as it gets dark, we have the fun of chasing the little bugger around the garden for 10 minutes to try and get him in his hutch. Whereas when he was in the conservatory, he used to just hop into the conservatory himself for some weird reason. So in the chat, Rido saying, good mate, you? I'm alright, man. A little bit tired. The hash of that first race, I think. It didn't feel great. Great racing. I just don't think my commentary was up to par. But I'll try and do better for this next race, Rido. I'll try and get back on. I'll tell you what, I'll take my hoodie off. So, give me 1 sec. Time me. Bash. Look at that. I'm good at getting my clothes off. There we go. Good practice. So, yes, there we go. Matt Psycho, second place. Guesty, a great first. And Matt Psycho opting, looks like he's going to go for the medium tyres in this next race. I mean, he says only 40 miles, but that says it's only 7 miles on his clock, on his speedometer. How many Ferraris has he got? Rivixter's done 140 miles in his Ferrari. Look, I can tell with their mileages. Shiren, only 51 miles he's clocked on that Ferrari. And, yeah, Matt Psycho's only done 7 miles. That must have been that one race. So, good job. He's literally jumped into that thing and raced it. 134 miles for Guesty. Jokers has done 477 miles in his Ferrari. Barry Twins has done 90 miles in his Ferrari. Pat's done 110 miles. And Turtle has done 57 miles. So, I think it's miles. I would class it as miles. Maybe some of them are there. Yeah, because it's all miles per hour, isn't it? Their clock set to kilometres. Well, I don't think it matters what they've got theirs set up. I suppose it's what I've got mine set at, and I've got mine set at miles per hour. So they're waiting in the pits patiently for that 22 moment. At 20:40, we will be going again for race 2. And let's see if there's any Ferrari chat. No chatter in the Ferrari Sprint Trophy chat on our Discord. We've got some interesting races coming up on Thursday evening. We've got the Pacific Rim Championship at Laguna Seca, and I don't know. I'm not getting too far ahead of ourselves, but you know, we might have something. Someone's offered to do something for the Pacific Rim Championship, so we might have 2 voices in the comments box. We'll see. Gonna have a Discord chat with someone and see. Digital Blasphemy. That was the message at the beginning when I said, "Oh, I'll message you." He'd sent me a message saying, "Did I want him to come and join us on comms?" He fancies it. Look at him. He's up for it. So maybe if we can get the stars aligned properly, then maybe we'll have Digital Blasphemy joining me on Thursday evening for the Pacific Rim Championship. And then Friday night we've got qualifiers at Suzuka for the 2.5 hour at Suzuka. 2.5 hour endurance race planned. So this Friday coming, we've got I haven't really read the format, but I think it's an hour quali. I think they do 2 30-minute qualies. It used to be that they take their fastest time from each session, but I'm not sure. I haven't read too much info about it. I like to leave it until the last minute to read these things. I think it's more fun that way, going into it blind like you guys. So, although I did really well last time with Pacific Rim Championship, I knew a rule that the racers didn't. So, I was quite chuffed with myself. Rivs and Homesick is asking if we are ready. Ready, Eddie. As ready could be. Rido's right in there. He's up for it tonight, is Rido. And I think it'll be reverse grid. Let's have a look then. Rivixter's been testing out the Super Softs. Sharen's been testing out the Super Softs. Jokers is testing out the soft tyre. Matt Psycho. Change your tyres. Matt, someone for heaven's sakes tell Matt he's got to change his tyres. No Matt, hang on. No, Matt. Oh God, he's going to start in it. Tyres. No Matt, tyres. I don't know. I don't know who he's read that. You can at people, but I just didn't have time. Oh yeah, no, he was on softs, wasn't he? Thought he was on mediums because everyone was on mediums. I'm going to message him now saying, sorry, Matt. See, this is how tired I am. I can't even remember. Yeah, I got it wrong. There you go. Final start. I don't know what I was thinking. I thought he was on mediums for some reason that first race. I thought, oh, everyone was on mediums. He was on softs, wasn't he? He's right. I'm wrong. Psychological games. I'm messing with his head before he starts. He won't appreciate that. And here's Racer Brown saying Matt was on racing softs. I realise now, it was just that moment. I thought, oh no, he's on the wrong tyres. So there's the reverse grid. Oh, I'll give up. I'm sorry, guys. And I said this one was going to be better. Come on, Pat. On pole. What tyres is he on? Super softs. Come on, Pat. You can do this. Barry Twins in second place. Sharen third. And there they go. The lights are green and we are off. Sharen having a very good start there against Pat. He's trying to get up alongside. Barry Twins there. It's going to be 3 wide, not quite 2 wide going into the first corner. Barry Twins takes the lead at the moment with Pat in second. Sharen's there on the inside though. Sharen on the super soft tyres. Barry Twins is on the softs and his side-by-side action is all the cars congregating in the corners, and looks like Rivixter's had a moment. Rivixter just making his way back onto the track on those super softs. Barry Twins leads from Pat. Where's Sharen gone? Sharen slipped down into 5th. Homesick Alien already up into 4th. Just looking at the back of Joker's. Homesick Alien's on the super softs as well. Joker's on the softs. Barry Twins leads this race on the racing soft tyres with Pat super softs, Homesick Alien on the super softs, and Joker's there on the soft. Then we have Sharen on the super softs in 5th. Matt Psycho on the mediums. It's going to be a tough race for Matt Psycho, this one, with Rido on the super softs, and Bunny goes for a move on Rido on those super softs also. And just behind Rido we've got Guesty. Guesty's gone for medium tyres also. We had Guesty and Matt out there on the softs in the first race, and them two having to go onto the mediums. Turtle's also on the mediums, and the Ribs has gone for super softs, and he's got to have a comeback here because he had a bit of an off early doors, and he's up and past Turtle already. Barry Twin still leads. Homesick Alien now up into second place. Homesick Alien making his intentions very clear in this race. He wants a win, and Mama Homesick saying, go get him, son. Probably not with that accent though. Probably like, go get him, son. And there he goes up into first place in his JPS, a Ferrari. And Homesick Alien now leading this race from Barry Twins. And Joker's there in a close third place. Sat on board with Joker's as he tries to make a move up the inside of Barry Twins. There's no room. There's no room there. He's going to have to wait for the braking area. He's not going to chance it. And oh, he's got a good line though through that corner, better than Barry Twins, and he's up into second place. Is Jokus. Look at him go, flying. Polish driver doing an extremely cracking job, overtaking the Belgium. Bunny up into fourth now. Matt Psycho doing a very strong job on those medium tyres in fifth place. And Pat there in sixth. He was pole sitter. But sixth place is still a cracking. Guesty, a race winner from race one in seventh, just ahead of Rido. Rido's on the super softs, going up against the medium clad Guesty, going into that first corner. Well, first corner, what am I talking about? Going into the tights. Left-hander. Oh, and Rido just didn't quite get that one right. But it's no harm, no foul. I think a little dent on the side of Guesty's car, and that's all happened there. And look at the ribs in ninth already. He was having an absolute torrid beginning to this race, and he's up to ninth already. He's got himself past Turtle and Sharon, them two battling it out there. Turtle on the medium tyres, Sharon on the super softs, and Homesick Alien pulling away from Jokus. Jokus has got a whole bottleneck of people behind him though. Barry Twins up into second, Bunny slipped through as well into third, and Jokus slips down into fourth with a Matt Psycho in fifth. Matt Psycho can see it all just ahead of him, with those three all battling away. Look at them, three wide coming out of that last corner. Not last corner. Oh, I'm not going to start trying to make out what these corners are. I don't know Dragon's Trail that well. I started this saying it's one of my favourites, but obviously not. Oh, and Jokus, he flew in there, and he's still there, battling it out with Matt Psycho. And that's the beauty of this Ferrari Sprint Trophy. We see some drivers that you don't usually see racing each other, but with the different tyres on. And look at Pat right there with Matt Psycho. Matt Psycho having to dice it with Jokus and Pat, and doing an absolutely superb job. Guesty's closing in though in seventh place. Homesick Alien, wow, 1.8 second lead so far on lap 3 of 8. Bunny in second place, nearly 2 seconds behind Homesick Alien. Then Barry Twins looking good for a podium, 2 seconds ahead of Jokus, who's in that train of cars with Matt Psycho, Pat, and Guesty very much catching him up. Cracking stuff. And Jokus now going wide in the first corner, and that gives Matt Psycho the opportunity to get himself up into fourth place. And it looks like Pat's having a move on Jokus as well, but he backs out of it. Ooh, gets a wiggle on in his Ferrari as they go through the uphill chicane. And Matt Psycho pulling away from that little battle as Jokus defends from Pat, and Guesty gets ever closer to these guys racing ahead of him. Then you've got Rido in 8th, just ahead of Rivixter in 9th. Oh, and Guesty trying to make a move on Pat there, and I think he had to get out of that one. It's cost him a little bit of time. And Rido now closing in on Guesty. Rido on those super soft tyres, having a look, thought about it, and thought better of it. And there we see, just ahead of us, got Guesty, Pat, Jokus, and Matt Psycho, all in a row. And Rivixter on his comeback there. He's not too far behind these. If they start getting into some battling, then the Ribs is going to be there to pick up some points. Down to second gear for Rido as he goes in the double apex left-hander onto the final start straight. And there we see Pat under pressure from Guesty, just ahead. And Pat holding his own against Guesty. Guesty on those medium tyres, so he's lacking a bit of grip that Pat's got at the moment. But those super softs will be going off by the end of the race, and Jokus looking wild in that corner. Oh my god, oh my god. And that's helped Rido go ahead of Guesty, was it? Yeah, Rido was chasing Guesty, wasn't he? I think, and Pat's dropped down as well. And Rivixter and Shiren. Oh, Shiren making a move on the ribs. And Shiren now up into 8th place as Pat hangs it out. He sees how far that Ferrari can go. Ari or the Mercedes. These two are battling it out for 9th and 10th. And let's have a little Scooby-Doo around. And there is a Turtle. Not enjoying those medium tyres. Some 10 seconds off of the battle up ahead of him. But Homesick Alien leads by nearly a second. Bunny's trying to close in on him. And we'll see the lap times. A 38.6 from Homesick Alien last time around. Bunny doing a 38.3. So Bunny's slightly faster than Homesick Alien at this point. Barry Twins still in a solid 3rd place. We're on lap 6 of 8. And Matt Psycho trying to catch up with Barry Twins, wanting that podium. Rido in 5th, Guesty 6th, Pat in 7th at the moment. But Shiren's going for a move, a little tap on the side of Pat, but there's no harm, no foul. And Pat still holds on to that 7th place. Rivixter and Joker still battling hard there. And now they've caught up Shiren. Shiren are trying to close the door on the ribs. And the ribs trying defiant to go up the inside of Shiren, and Joker's around the outside of Shiren, and Shiren was nearly sandwiched then. Pat 7th, Rivixter makes the move on Shiren. Joker's not quite, he's trying his hardest. Oof. Hanging that Ferrari out as far as he can, and they're both past Shiren. Shiren on those super soft tyres, struggling with his Ferrari on lap 6 of 8. Homesick Alien meanwhile pulled out a little bit more on Bunny. 1.2 seconds lead on the Bunster now. The championship leader is Bunny, and he's doing a fine job there, grabbing some good points in 2nd place. Barry Twins really keep hold of that podium. It's looking good for Barry Twins. Matt Psycho, I don't know if he's going to be able to catch him up before the end of the race. Guesty's on a big push. Guesty up to 5th now. He's got himself ahead of Rido. And Rido in 6th, though, giving it some large ones behind Guesty. Looking for a way by. And, yeah, that sponsor on the back of Guesty's, that Fox. I've just recently downloaded that decal. How bizarre. Never even heard of them. They're like I think a tuning company. And there we go, Rido. He's got a run on Guesty, but Guesty's got the inside line. And Guesty protects his 5th place. And this is good for Matt Psycho. Keeps Guesty busy while Matt Psycho concentrates on catching up with Barry Twins. And he has taken a second out of Barry Twins. Barry Twins did a 40.1 last time around. Matt Psycho did a 39.7. So 4/10 quicker than Barry Twins last time around. But we've only got this lap and the next lap to go. So I think he needs Barry Twins to make a huge mistake. But it doesn't look like Barry Twins is in the mood for making mistakes today. Homesick Alien still leads from Bunny. Nothing in it between these two drivers, only about 1.2 seconds. But Bunny recently has won 60-minute tuition with Racer Brown, so Bunny's going to be unstoppable soon. Homesick Alien then 1 second lead, 9/10 lead. I don't know if Bunny at Homesick made a small mistake in that first corner. Did a 39.4 last time around. Bunny did a 39.3. Nothing in it, but Bunny's had a little moment with the curb, but it's not cost him too much. Homesick Alien just cruises on. We're on the final lap now. Barry Twins 2.3 seconds ahead of Matt Psycho. Matt Psycho pushing with everything he's got in that Ferrari to try and close the gap, and he is. He's less than 2 seconds now from Barry Twins. Barry Twins cannot afford to put a foot wrong in this final lap, with Matt Psycho chasing him down, and Guesty keeping the pressure on Matt Psycho there in 5th place. Rido in 6th. Shiren is 7th. He's got himself back ahead of Jokus. But Jokus going for another move on the Russian. Can't quite do it. And Shiren stays there in 7th, whilst Jokus looks at the back of the black Ferrari. And Pat, it looks like Joker's made a small mistake there, giving Pat an opportunity to get back in it. Cracking stuff. Oh no, Joker's is miles off the track. Pat's through, up into 8th. Is Pat slowing? No, it was nothing to do with Pat then. Joker's just pushing that Ferrari as far as it goes. Rivixter's dropped back some. I missed that. He did a 43 last time around. No, I don't know if Pat made a mistake. He's let Joker's back through though. So Joker's up into 8th. Oh no, Homesick Aliens won the race. Sorry, Bunny's come 2nd. And Barry Twins does grab a podium. Take a boo, my son. Matt Psycho just about grabs 4th ahead of Guesty in 5th. Rido gets 6th. Shiren comes home in 7th. Great points for Shiren. Joker's there in 8th place ahead of Pat. I don't know if Pat gave that back. 9th for Pat. The Rivs comes home in 10th spot. And Turtle on his medium tyres. I'd be glad to see the back of those mediums. He wasn't that far behind Rivixter in the end, was he? So a great win from Homesick Alien. Oh, Racer Brown saying, Fox do bicycles, Guest loves downhill trail biking. And Mama Homesick said, well done, son, cracking race. Is that Muddy Fox? I remember, like, when I was a kid, everyone wanted Muddy Fox bikes, mountain bikes. Is it anything to do with them? Possibly. So let me take you to the race results. Sorry. Too busy asking about Fox. Oh, I thought they were a cartoon thing. Well, there you go. So Homesick Alien has taken the win in the second race of this round with Bunny in 2nd. Barry Twins getting a great podium for Barry Twins. That's going to be... Oh, no, I'm on the wrong channel. I was on the Pacific Rim channel. I was trying to quickly look at the table. Oh, my. So Homesick Alien took the win with Bunny in 2nd place. Barry Twins grabs himself a podium ahead of Matt Psycho in 4th. Guesty came home in 5th. Rido in 6th. Shiren in 7th. Shiren, Jokus and Pat having an absolutely lovely battle out there. And Rivixter in 10th and Turtle in 9th. Homesick Alien got the fastest lap with a 37.638. And I'm just trying to see... Barry Twins is 4th in the championship, fighting with Rivixter, so that's going to help him a lot. He's only 4 points behind the Rivs, and the Rivs got 6th last time. So this will be quite interesting, how that's going to pan out between those two when the table comes out. It's all down to this 3rd race. And we'll get... He's changed the settings so we can go to trackside. Race 3 is at 9:05, which is just less than 10 minutes, everybody. So you might not have time to get the kettle on. You could try. I'll give you a holler if they start without you. And in the chat, Racer Brown. Oh no, I read that. Mama Homesick saying, oh, well done, son, cracking race. Mama Sykes saying, good race, guys. Racer Brown saying, possibly, I remember Muddy Fox. Think they're still going, to be fair. And Racer Brown saying, congratulations, Homesick Alien. Yeah, I remember everyone wanted a Muddy Fox mountain bike when we were at school. I think I had a Raleigh. Homesick Alien saying, you were killing me in turn 1 to Bunny. Bunny kept closing that gap. So then, they'll be using their final set of tyres that they haven't used yet. Rivixter on the racing softs, Matt Psycho on the super softs, Shiren on the racing softs, And Guesty's gone for super softs. Homesick Alien's got a set of softs left. Barry Twins are using a set of super softs. Joker's super softs, and Bunny Sans. Should I say Matt? No, tyres. What's Matt on? Oh well, I made a mess of it. I'm trying to make a joke of it now. Get some abuse from him later in Discord. Look, I don't know what's going on. What's going on with me? I'm really casual today, and I'm doing loads of chatting with the sim racers. I should leave them alone. It's not my place. It's not my place to bother the sim racers. Do no harm as a commentator. Keep you know, on the fence, unbiased. Have no favourites. Do no harm. And there's me messing with Matt Psycho's head. He won't appreciate it. It's because I haven't seen him on track. I want to play with him. I haven't seen him for a while. So I can't help myself. See the Matt's back, and I'm all excited. I can't leave him alone. Guesty then. Who's gonna? So it's a reverse grid again. And now I can't remember who finished at the back of the back. Barry Twins, fresh off his podium. Couldn't drink any of that champagne. He sloshed it around a lot, but not a single drop past his lips, because he knew he had to drive for this third race. I never thought of that really. Those like touring cars have multiple races. Do they still get champagne after a race? Because that's drinking and driving, and that's not right. Even if they don't drink it, they could consume it through their skin. Racer Brown's going for Guesty for the win this time. He is on form. He's on a flyer. Has he had a 60-minute tutorial with Racer Brown? Because it wasn't him that won it. He won a T-shirt. I can tell you all the things that... No, I can't, because I've not got the list on me, I don't think. But yeah, we did the raffle draw. Our very own Jim won a day in a Formula Ford, I think it is. I think he said Formula 4, but I think it was a Formula Ford. So a track day for Jim. That's awesome. And he won something else. Was it a poster? Oh, a banner. That was it, because I laughed. He's won a YouTube video and banner thing, but I don't think he streams. So that's quite funny. I won a cup. Skyjacker won a road sign. I can't think. I'm trying to go through them now in my head. Who won what and when? I guessed he won a T-shirt. It's going to be a Man United T-shirt. It's the one I'm pushing for. No one said what T-shirt it was going to be. Very good, Matt. Very good. Nice. Oh, the banter is strong with him. See, this is why I'm chuffed that Matt Psycho's back on track. Oh yeah, Flashman got a crate of Monster. That was it. And someone won a poster. It was cool. A Talleyrand poster. Can't remember who that. Only happened Sunday, and I was there when the draw happened. Can you believe it? I was the one writing down the prizes, but I can't remember where the pad's gone. That's why I thought I was all brave. Like, I chirped up and said, I can tell you what everyone won, because I wrote it down. Yeah, I found it. Turtle won some Hill Tread socks. Yeah, Flashman won a crate of Monster. Thingamajig won a personalised VRC mug. Skyjacker won a road sign. I think Talleyrand's going to nick one. I think he's going to just get his screwdriver and, you know, just find any old road sign, take it off and send it to him. Yeah, custom YouTube banner for the gym. A VRC. Oh, it is a VRC t-shirt. Oh, if it was just a t-shirt, we could have got him anything. I'm with stupid. With an arrow pointing upwards or something. So, Guesty gets a VRC t-shirt. And Daz got the custom race poster. And Bunny won 60 minutes with a Racer Brown. Well, Racer Brown actually won 60 minutes with Racer Brown, but we did a redraw because that didn't seem fair. Although I think Racer Brown would have liked 60 minutes on track with himself. Yeah, that's it. Turtle got a pair of socks. We get to choose, and as he's Dutch, we're going to send him some Mercedes ones, some Hamilton socks. I love Lewis Hamilton to the Turtle. Or Perez socks. I don't know. So, here we go. Race 3. Oh, I'm sorry. It's been wacky today. This is cracking. And there we go. They're lined up on the grid. Turtle heads them up with Rivixter in second, Pat third, Joker, Shuren, Rido, Guesty, Matt Psycho, Barry Twins, Bunny, and Homesick Alien. I wonder if I do that and do that. You can see the whole grid. It's a bit gank, but see the lights and the whole grid, and they're off. And here we go for the start of race 3. It's all looking good so far. Turtle maintaining that lead into the first corner with Rivixter in second, Shuren in third. Homesick Alien trying to make an early move on Barry Twins. And as we go into the chicane, this is the danger. And already you can see Rido had a bit of a wobble on there. But so far so good. They all make it through. Homesick Alien gets ahead of Barry Twins. And he's catching up with the Bunster. Up in the front though, Turtle is under pressure from Shuren. With Rivixter just having a nice look. Oh God, no. There you go. The Rivs trying to make a move on Turtle. Unbelievable stuff here. With Shuren now in the leads. And Turtle in second. Turtle's back end stepping out slightly, and that's going to give Rivixter the opportunity to make a move around the outside, but Rivs is on the curbs. And my word, he only just made that one stick, and Turtle was having another look up the inside of him. But he backs out of it, and then we've got a whole bunch of cars. We've got Pat, we've got Rido, then we've got 3 wide here with Matt Psycho and Jokers and Guesty. Matt Psycho wins out of that little battle and ends up in 6th with Jokers 7th. Homesick Alien in 8th. He's managed to get Guesty. He got Guesty. But Guesty, I think, got him back. Bunny, Homesick went a bit wide, and Guesty's really wide. Guesty is doing a little cross-country there. Pat got a wiggle on. Guesty managed to get back on track in 7th place. Bunny's going to make a move on him, though. I'm pretty sure of it, into the first corner. And Bunny's through. Bunny's through. And he's up into 7th place. Homesick Alien trying it on as well. And it's a struggle out there for these guys in their Ferraris as the sun goes down here at... Hey, he's got Garbage Pail Kids on his... just above his wheel. Oh, I used to love the Garbage Pail Kids. It's just a random thing to have on your car, isn't it? Did Homesick Alien used to collect Garbage Pail Kids cards? I don't know, I'm asking. He's got... Yeah, he used to get 5 in a pack in a bubble gum. Shh. Yeah, I used to get loads. I don't know what happened to mine. Mega loads. So Shuren 3 seconds ahead of Rivs, with Matt Psycho now up into 3rd. Joker's 4th. Turtle's dropping down into 5th, but Bunny's there. Bunny's having a look. But Turtle holding ground. Rido having a very close look at the back of... No, it's his dad again. They're having a little in-house battle there, a family affair. But Bunny's up ahead of Turtle now. So Bunny in 5th. Turtle's gone a bit wide there. The hero in a half shell. He's managed to keep it on track though, but he's lost a couple of positions. There's his mate Barry. Oh, Barry got through past Turtle, who slipped down into 10th place, and Pat in 11th. So Shiren looking good for a win here from Shiren. He's on the racing soft tyres. He's 3 seconds ahead of Matt Psycho. Matt Psycho doing an absolute ballistic job there. Car 16 has absolutely trounced the lot. Come through the field, and now he's in 2nd place with the Rivs in a solid 3rd. Bunny slowly making his way through with Guesty and Homesick Alien. Still a few laps to go in this race. Rido in 7th, just ahead of Jokers with Barry Twins and Turtle. That's an exciting battle there between those 4. Jokers having a look at Rido. Rido fending off though, defending like anything, and giving Jokers no opportunity whatsoever. And Barry Twins doesn't know where to go. He's trying to get by one of them. And Turtle having a very interested look in the back of Barry Twins' Momo Ferrari. And all of this battling will help Pat catch these guys back up again pretty soon. So Shiren now 3 seconds. Matt Psycho on a push. He's on them super soft tyres. So he's on the faster tyre than Shiren at the moment. Rivixter in 3rd, Bunny 4th, Guesty 5th. It's quite a battle brewing between these 4 cars. Let's get on board with the Guesty. Guesty had some phenomenal pace on the racing soft tyres in the first race. He's sitting in 5th at the moment behind Bunny. And he's got Homesick Alien about a second behind him as they go into the corner, and Rivixter tries to make a move on Matt Psycho. I think Matt Psycho made a small mistake, and Guesty makes a move on all of them. Unbelievable stuff. No, Rivs and Matt still stay ahead of Guesty. I thought he'd made the move. Bunny slipped back though into 5th place. Homesick Alien hovering around behind those guys, waiting to make a move. Matt Psycho back into 2nd, Rivixter 3rd, Guesty 4th, Homesick Alien 5th, Bunny. Oh, so Homesick Alien's made a move on Bunny. Look at this absolute cluster of cars, and Homesick Alien comes out aloft, the winner of them all in that corner. No, Matt Psycho does, sorry. I thought he got Matt Psycho as well. So Matt Psycho doing a cracking job. Guesty's in the mix with Bunny and the Rivs. And all of this battling can only help Shiren out there in the lead. Matt Psycho 2nd, Homesick Alien 3rd. Guesty trying it in there, but he's got Rivs alongside him. Close battle between the Rivs and Guesty. And Bunny's there looking at the back of Homesick Alien, who's looking at the back of Matt Psycho. Oh, and Rivs and Guesty both go a little wide in that corner there. And Jokers and Barry Twins are, is it Barry Twins? No, Rido, sorry. And Jokers making a move on Rido, it looked like. Up into 7th, Rido in 8th. Barry Twins there in 9th, just ahead of Turtle, his sparring partner. And Pat in 11th. He's on the racing medium tyres though, is Pat. I think he's the only one on mediums, isn't he? So Shiren 4.5 seconds now leads from Matt Psycho, with Homesick Alien in 3rd and Bunny. These two out in an absolute corker. Sat on board with a Bunster as he tries to find a way past that JPS car. And in the chat we've got Mama Sight saying go for it Matt, and Mama Homesick saying come on son. I'm going to get these mamas into the cars, I tell you, we need to see them racing. Get them signed up. Get them signed up. Come and do the 2.5 hour at Suzuka, pair of you. So Bunny, 5 tenths behind Homesick Alien. He's feeling deja vu from race 1. Matt Psycho, oh God, I did that. I did the thing. Matt Psycho feeling the pressure from Homesick Alien at the moment. I'm sure he'll be able to fend off the Alien. And Shiren it's an absolute walk in the park for Shiren at the moment. 4.2 seconds in the lead as Homesick Alien comes forward to attack Matt Psycho. He takes a tighter line than Matt Psycho does through that corner, and he gets the place. But there's Matt Psycho having a look up the inside of Homesick Alien. Homesick Alien trying to fend him off, and Bunny's got a wiggle on. He's squirreling out the corner, but he's okay. And Guesty's there in 5th place, having a look at all of them, fancying his chances against these guys ahead. But I think the Russian sensation is flying out there at the moment. Rivixter only 1.2 seconds behind Guesty. And as he's caught this a little bobble up ahead of him, that will help Rivixter close the gap, I am sure. As Guesty's trying to look up the inside of Bunny at the moment. Homesick Alien is in 2nd place, ahead of Matt Psycho. Matt Psycho might be suffering with a bit of tyre deg, as Homesick Alien looks after his tyres. And Shiren did a 39.3 last time around, 4-second lead. He's just about to start his penultimate lap. Homesick Alien ahead of Bunny now. Oh, Matt Psycho losing positions here. Those super soft tyres. And Guesty eagerly wants to get involved in this battle ahead of him. Ooh, Matt Psycho's a little wide. Matt Psycho, he's getting back on the track. And Guesty's trying to find a position on Matt Psycho, but Matt Psycho holds it together, so Guesty cannot get by. He's very close behind Matt Psycho at the moment, trying to make a move. Matt Psycho onto the brakes, into the tight left-hand hairpin. Guesty, all you can do is smell his exhaust fumes. So Matt Psycho's giving him no open doors whatsoever to be able to get through. Shiren, meanwhile, he's lost a couple of seconds on Homesick Alien. Homesick Alien absolutely blasting that Ferrari. Shiren, he's got just a small part of the lap left, and then the final lap. Can he hang on from the Alien? Bunny in 3rd, Matt Psycho 4th, Guesty a very close 5th to Matt Psycho. Then we've got the Ribs in 6th, Rido in 7th, Barry Twins in 8th, Jokus in 9th, Turtle in 10th, and Pat very close to Turtle indeed. And here we go, Shiren starts the final lap, 2.3 seconds ahead of Homesick Alien. Homesick Alien is only a second ahead of Bunny. And Bunny's probably sitting there thinking, yeah, you wait, Homesick, after I've had my 60 minutes tutorial with Racer Brown, I am absolutely gonna skin you. Shiren 2 seconds, less than 2 seconds now. And it's just hanging on for Shiren for the rest of this lap, because Homesick Alien is on a flyer. And Guesty's up into 3rd. Wow, Bunny slipped down into 6th. Matt Psycho's in 5th. Rivixter's come up. I don't know what's happened here with these guys, but what a corker. What an absolute corker. And Ribs looks like he's going to get himself a podium if he's plays his cards right, as Guesty tries to, well, gets a move on Matt Psycho, and Bunny's trying to come back against Matt Psycho. Bunny's out wide. They're side by side, him and Matt Psycho just ahead, and the Ribs has got a lot of pressure now. Guesty's gone out wide. Is he going to keep the back end? It looked like the back end was going on him, but he's got it together. They're 3 wide coming through, and Matt Psycho's come back. He's come back against him, and he's back up into a podium position, and Rivixter wants that podium. Now he's had a taste for it. Sharen's only 9/10 ahead of the Alien as they come around the final corner, and can Sharen hold on for the win? 8/10 from Homesick Alien. Homesick Alien getting a toe. Sharen, don't mess about. There you go, he gets the win. Homesick Alien in second. Who gets third? Bunny. Bunny comes through in the end in third place, with Guesty in fourth. Take a boo, my son, Bunny. Rido in fourth, sorry, not Guesty. So Rido, where did Rido come from? Guesty in fifth, Matt Psycho in sixth, Barry Twins in seventh, Jokers in eighth, Turtle in ninth, Pat got 10th. Oh, ribs, what happened to the ribs? Oh no. There's a lot of accelerating. No, I don't know what's happened to ribs. He was looking like he was good for a podium for a second there. He comes home in last place. Looks like something's wrong with his car. He's not got much accelerator. Only in second place. Unless he wants a dramatic ending. And there goes the ribs. For the final place. But Sharen, in the end, that's 3 different winners. That's super. And I will take you to the race results. There he is, Sharen, in his Red Bull gear. Looking very nice. What a win. Cracking stuff from Sharen. And I will take you to the race results for one more time this evening. And there you go. Sharen took the win ahead of Homesick Alien. And Bunny got the final podium position. Rido, a great drive there up into fourth. Didn't see that coming. He was sat behind that little battle between Guesty, Matt Psycho, Bunny, and Homesick Alien. And, yeah, Rido in the end coming through for fourth. Guesty fifth, Matt Psycho in sixth, Barry Twins in seventh, Jokers in eighth, Turtle in ninth, Pat in 10th, and the Rivs. Oh, yeah, the Rivs was up there battling as well, so I don't know what happened to the Rivs. Rivixter coming home in 11th. Cracking little race. So, oh, Mama Homesick saying, good idea, given my recent speeding ticket. See, you're the fastest in the room. Mama Homesick saying, well done, Homesick. Mama Homesick saying, great races all. And Racer Brown saying, congratulations, Shawn. He did a super job. Cracking stuff from everyone involved. And that's going to mix that table up nicely, I think. And it was a good 3 races. Don't forget, next Tuesday, we're at Circuit de Barcelona in Catalunya. So do not miss that. It's a cracking little track. And by then, I'll get used to doing all these hours at work. So I'll be better, I promise. It's only been 2 days, so I'm still I'm acclimatizing. I'll be fine soon. I promise thee. So in the chat, Mama Sykes saying, somewhat frantic. Well done, guys. Nice one, Thingy. Thank you very much. And Racer Brown saying, thank you, Thingy, for commentary, and Homesick Alien for hosting for me. Yeah, get well soon, Racer Brown. Hopefully everything will be all right with your hand. And Matt Psycho saying, that was fun. And Racer Brown saying, nice overalls, Sharen. They're good, aren't they? They're cracking little overalls. Did I do the rundown? I think I did. Sharen won. Homesick Alien came second. Bunny came third. Rido fourth. Guesty fifth. Matt Psycho in sixth. Barry Twins in seventh. Jokers in eighth. Turtle in ninth. Pat 10th. And the Rivs. Don't know what happened to the Rivs. Right at the end there. He was fighting for a podium in that final lap. And I don't know. Did anyone see what happened to the Rivs? And Sharen saying, great races, guys. Thanks all. And Mama Homesick saying, thanks for rushing in and getting straight on with it, Thingy. I've got a cold pizza sat in front of me. My lovely wife cooked for me. So I'm going to quickly heat that up and get it down my gullet. And then probably get off to bed. Because that alarm's going to be going off at 4:30 in the morning. So thank you everyone for joining us here at the Virtual Racers Club. Don't forget to tune in on Thursday for the Pacific Rim Championship. I've got to do a bit of negotiating with Digital Blasphemy. I mean, he can join me in the commentary box as long as he doesn't talk. That's the rule. So, yes, join us again Thursday evening at Laguna Seca for the Group 3 cars. That is just crazy. Them cars are way too fast for Laguna Seca. So I think we're going to be seeing a few offs. And then, obviously, on Friday evening, join us for qualifying for the 2.5-hour Suzuka race, which will follow it the week after. Thank you all. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, because YouTube get really excited about likes and subscribes. So I'm going to try and do it now. I've hit like. I like myself. There you go. And yeah, that's everything. I think got nothing else to tell you. Summer's here. It's been lovely weather. I can't wait to get my Speedos on and lay in the garden, get myself some frying oil, frying fat or something, cover myself up and get myself a nice little bronze tan. Okay, that's it. I'm going to bed. Thank you, everyone. I was your broadcaster and your commentator, Teresa Green, and it's been awesome. And I'll see you soon. Peace and love. And Rido saying night thingy. Thanks, man. Yes, you too. Good racing, Rido. Good racing. Good load of results, man. It's going to do your table the world of good. Yeah, you're only 2 points behind Jokers and about 5 points behind Barry Twin. So interesting stuff. Yeah, that table's going to be mixed up when it gets released. Yes, I was your broadcaster and your commentator, Teresa Green, and I will be back on Thursday evening. Don't miss that. Peace and love. Peace and love, y'all.